Right now, we're joined by Chris Vigaski with Vaisala, and the 2022 lightning report has come out. So, Chris, let's dive into this. We oftentimes say Florida's the lightning capital of the country. Did Florida have that top spot last year?
It depends on what number you're talking about. So the total number of lightning events, Texas wins that year in, year out because it's a big state. When we talk about lightning density, so we divide the amount of lightning by the size of the state, Florida wins that. And Florida had about a 20% increase in lightning between 2021 and 2022.
How about any particular city? Was any town, city struck the most or have the most events?
In Florida, the lightning capital of the whole United States in 2022 was a little community called Four Corners. It's about 2 miles west of Animal Kingdom Lodge at Walt Disney World. So it's right in the center of the state where you have a lot of people coming in every year for tourism. So it's an important reminder that anytime you are in an area on vacation, you do need to be paying attention to the weather.
Absolutely, especially with such a high tourist area. Were there any other takeaways and keynotes from this year's or last year's report?
Yeah, our lightning counts have continued to increase. Between 2020 and 2021, we've been in a bit of a lull with 170 million and 194 million events in 2020 and 2021. In 2022, that number is a little bit closer to 200 million. So it's still a little bit below average, but we're starting to get closer to a more average amount of lightning. And part of the decrease in the lightning that we've seen actually led to the low water levels on the Mississippi River. The Mississippi River Basin drains about a third of the precipitation in the United States. And with a lack of thunderstorms, you lost a lot of water that would then feed into the Mississippi River. So that's why we started to see those record low water levels in the fall.
In this report, a couple of interesting things. You had some lightning registered with volcanic eruptions and also during lake effect snow events. Is that right?
We detected the most extreme concentration of lightning we've ever detected. And that was on January 15th with the Hunga volcano eruption that sent shockwaves and tsunamis around the world. We detected 400,000 lightning events in the volcanic eruption in about 6 hours. That was about half of the global lightning surrounding just that real small volcano in the middle of the South Pacific. Now, with the lake effect snow in Buffalo, this was the November event that dumped about 80 inches of snow south of town. Wind turbines were actually triggering a lot of lightning as the lake effect snow bands were going over these wind farms. And with renewable energy becoming more and more of a thing in the United States, it's important for turbine operators and manufacturers to understand the impacts of lightning on their turbines so that we can continue to get that clean energy.
Okay, Chris, is there anything else that you found really interesting?
With Hurricane Ian, as it was making landfall at the end of September, we were detecting lightning in the eye wall of the storm every 3 seconds. So that was a significant amount of lightning in a very significant storm. That was one of the strongest storms to ever make landfall on the United States.
And we have the rhymes, when you see a flash, dash inside, when thunder roars, go indoors. So we are safety messages that we have to close with. Chris Vigaski with Vaisala, thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you, Steve.